All right, so the next guest on this edition of Proud to be Indian is again special, but very special because he's the youngest guest today and his achievements are something that no one has attempted before, are completely unparalleled. We're going to make you meet a 10-year-old prodigy. He's a shooting champion from Asansol. We are talking about Abhinav Shah, who's going to join us in a bit in our Delhi studio.
Oh yes, and what is so big special about this little boy is that he created history by becoming the youngest gold medalist at the Khelo India Youth Games that happened in November in 2018. He's joining us in our studios with his father, Rupesh Shah, as we welcome both of them. Yes, this young man, in fact, I just met him outside. I couldn't recognize that this is Abhinav Shah, but what a fantastic story, what a fantastic journey. As he makes his way inside here into our studios, we'll get him talking, but this is a look first up at his journey.
He is not an ordinary child. Abhinav Shah is a child prodigy. This 10-year-old is making India proud.
2 gold medals in 62nd National Championship held in Trivandrum in Kerala.
India's youngest national champion in shooting. When this wonder child won a gold medal in the Nationals in 2018 in 10-meter air rifle, he took the nation by storm. He once again created history by becoming the youngest gold medalist at the Khelo India Youth Games. He idolizes Abhinav Bindra, but his father is his real hero.
Yeah, my father wanted me to become a sportsman. My father loved cricket, football, and shooting, but he couldn't take up due to financial problem. So when I was 8 years old, he put me on an Asansol rifle.
The gold medals have earned him a place in the trials with the senior national team in March this year.
He needs to qualify all the trials and get into the Indian squad. That's the main first target. And then we are planning for, after he gets into the Indian team, then the plans will be as further, like the most important plan is to win Olympics for the country.
Republic TV is proud of India's young shooting champion, Abhinav Shah, who is ready to take on the world.
And yes, the young little boy, brilliant. You cannot even recognize that he's a star. He's so modest and humble here with the father. Both of them are here in our studios. Abhinav, what have you done? Do you realize how big the achievements are? You can look into your cameras. People are watching you live right now.
Very happy Republic Day, India. No, I don't realize.
You don't realize? Would you want to say something?
Yeah, he actually doesn't know what he has done, but this is just the beginning. Okay, we say the trailer has just begun.
Picture baki.
Yeah, picture baki.
But is it true that he's been named after shooting legend Abhinav Bindra?
Yeah. Actually, it was pre-planned, means like that. If there's a boy, okay, then he will be, If there's a boy, then he will be named after Abhinav.
So you're already decided in a way that he's going to be a star in shooting, and that's
No.
But shooting?
Yeah, that actually we didn't thought of.
Okay.
Okay, we named him after the great Abhinav Bindra, but that didn't mean that. Like say, I want him to be a sportsman and shooting. So that doesn't mean that he also wants to be it. But my dreams, I'm seeing in him, and let's see what he does.
You wanted to be a shooter?
Yeah.
Okay. Abhinav, shooting के बारे में बताइए. अभी आप अभी live है TV पे. आपको पता है पूरा देश आपको देख रहा है. और you're the youngest shooting star. जब आप वहाँ जाके खेलो इंडिया में आपने देश को represent किया था, क्या कुछ चल रहा था आपके दिमाग में? It was just एक aim कि मुझे जीतना है और जीत के आना है.
Yeah, it was just a aim कि मुझे aim था कि मुझे जीत के आना है.
Okay.
मेरा टारगेट था कि मैं गोल्ड लाऊं अपने स्टेट के लिए.
But what all did you do? I mean, tell me ki journey kaisa tha? How did you practice? What all did you do? Because I was reading about you that you use second-hand guns and shoes. What happened? Tell us about it. We want to hear.
Yes,
You can talk.
yeah, you can help.
Yeah, actually, we don't come from a what you can say a lower class middle family. So shooting is a game, a very expensive game.
Yes.
So and I cannot buy a very expensive one at the first time. So I started with gradually, and so that is how it started. And I bought a second-hand gun, and then I tried it, and he gradually did it better and better. And then I borrowed a shoe from NCC Asansol. Okay. Then they also helped us. So they gave the shoes. Then slowly and slowly I got his kit done. Okay. And then the journey started. It is not that all of a sudden he did it. It took time.
But at what age did you give him that gun? And I think our viewers are also calling in, Abhinav, they want to hear you because you want to keep all secrets to you. People want to hear those secrets. How do you do stuff? Though you don't realize what big things you're doing. But what is the age at which you had given him the gun?
At the age of 8.
8.
Yeah. Because I visited the club. We have a club in Asansol Rifle Club. And so I visited the club, and there it was said that when he will be 8, then you are allowed to bring him in. So as he was 8 years old, the first thing I did that I got him enrolled there in the Asansol Rifle Club, and then the journey started. And regularly, means every Sunday, I took him, whether it was rain, whether it was what kind of weather it was. Every Sunday, we were there at Asansol Rifle Club.
So what did you do with the gun? Before we take our first caller, Mr. Srivastav is also on the phone line. Before we get him to ask you a question, what did you do with the gun that Papa gave you?
Yeah, I have done practice with my rifle, and I have set many accessories.
Let's see what he wants to tell. Have a caller. Ashish ji, please go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate Abhinav first for being such a young achiever. And how does he concentrate?
He's saying thank you to you.
Yes. And how does he concentrate? He's
कैसे करते हो ये?
at such a
कैसे
young
करते
age.
Okay. Concentration. Shooting उसके बिना तो हो नहीं सकती.
या जैसे मेरे टीचर ने सब सिखाया है कि जब लेन में खड़े होते हो तब कुछ मत सोचो, बस शूटिंग के बारे में सोचो और ऐसे ही कंसंट्रेशन.
आपने वो अर्जुन की फेमस वाली कहानी सुनी है कि जब आप मछली की आंख को देखोगे तभी हिट कर पाओगे? मुझे लगता है that is the kind of concentration that you're talking about. But Abhinav, do you also go to school? What all do you do? You can actually help him because he's a little nervous, I think, right now. Not speaking too much. He only wants to focus on his game. But tell us more about him.
Whatever means, he's a kind of a learner. Means he doesn't experiment. Okay, so whatever his teacher, his coach is telling him, he's just up to that. He doesn't experiment much. Like whatever I say, that you have to do like that. So that is the best part of him. Okay, so that makes him like this.
आपका क्या एम है? आप ओलंपिक चैंपियन बनना चाहोगे? आपके फेवरेट स्टार्स कौन है? आप किन को फॉलो करते हैं?
मैं अभिनव बिंद्रा और MS धोनी को फॉलो करता हूँ.
तो क्रिकेट में भी इंटरेस्ट है?
या
तो क्रिकेट खेलोगे? Would you want to play cricket as well besides shooting, or you just want to focus on shooting?
या focus on shooting.
Focus on shooting. He's very focused. लेकिन मैनेज कैसे करते हो? जो आपके फ्रेंड्स हैं या आपके जैसे इतने सारे जो स्कूल जाते स्टूडेंट्स हैं ऑफ योर एज बैक, कुछ कहना चाहोगे? बिकॉज स्पोर्ट्स एकेडमिक्स को बैलेंस करना, पढ़ाई लिखाई भी बहुत जरूरी है. आपने तो कमाल कर दिया. उनको अपने कुछ सीक्रेट शेयर करोगे उनके साथ? क्या बोलूं मैं? आप हेल्प करिए थोड़ी सी.
He's a man of few words.
Yes.
I get that. He's a man of few words, but a lot of action. But I mean, tell me about his journey. Again and again, it's important. Why? Because everyone there who's calling today is very surprised that at this young age, people like him, the other heroes we are talking about, are able to do the unthinkable.
Yeah.
Kitna practice, kitna hard work goes behind this?
I said earlier also, like every Sunday we used to go to club. But after that, in the year like 2016 onwards, means he first went to Kolkata to participate in the inter-school shooting championship at Joydeep Kormakar Shooting Academy there in Newtown. So there he was spotted by him and he found out something special. Actually, we aren't artistic. So the one who is doing actually these
So he
things.
spotted talent in him, that he has that flair for shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is what, and then after that, the next time in the year 2017, he got, means he actually broke a record, means he became the youngest to qualify for the Indian team trials by scoring 596 with a very
it's
basic
a record
weapon.
in itself.
Yeah, with a very basic weapon.
But Sudhir हमारे साथ है line पे है. I would just quickly go to him. Let's see उनका क्या सवाल है. Then you can continue with the point that you were wanting to make. Sudhir, go ahead please. Abhinav can hear you. What's your question? Sudhir calling us from Hyderabad.
Hello.
Ji, please go ahead.
Hello.
Sudhir, we can hear you. You can talk to Abhinav. He's
Hello.
here in our studios, Delhi studio.
Hi,
Please
Abhinav.
go ahead with your question.
Hi, Abhinav.
Hi. Hi.
Yes. Hello. First of all, I want to congratulate Abhinav.
Go ahead with your question, Sudhir.
Hello. Hello.
I think there was unfortunately, a bit of a problem with that line. If we have Sudhir with us, Sudhir ji, please go ahead with your question.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये
Okay, let's try and reconnect with Sudhir. लेकिन आप बता रहे थे खेलो इंडिया का जो प्लेटफॉर्म मिला,
Yeah.
now there's no looking back. किस तरीके का support मिल रहा? Because now for him training is very, very important. As he rightly pointed out, shooting is an expensive training, equipment, etc. So क्या है आपका आगे का?
Till now, no big sponsors have come.
Okay.
So we are waiting for that because this is a sport which is not popular in our country. The only one game which is a religion, that is cricket. So everyone is after that. So and
He
it's
likes
very
cricket too.
yeah, and it's very sad to learn that means all the sponsors are after them. So we have shooting, and for your kind information, like say last few years, if you see it, then shooting is the game which has brought more medals to our country.
Yes, yes. The Commonwealth,
And,
yes, that's right.
Commonwealth.
We get bulk.
Yeah, bulk of medals from there. So I want the state governments, the central government to support us. Those shooters who are doing really well, okay, at least to them, so that they can bring name and fame both for the country.
But Abhinav, I think you should also talk a little bit more. You should not just let Papa do all the talking because we would want to hear from you. What all do you like to do when you're not shooting, and what is the weight of that rifle that you hold? It looks very heavy.
Yeah, it is 4 kilos.
4 kilos? And what is your weight? You're only 10 years old.
I don't know my weight.
But you can talk to us more about what you like to do. Who all have you met? Tell me the experience when you won the gold, because I'm sure you were at the podium. You heard the national anthem. You saw the flag. It's Republic Day today. Do you have a message for people watching you today, little children who want to be as big as you?
Yeah.
Hey, what?
So we want to hear your message. He only smiles, I think. He doesn't talk too much again. I think, is this how he is normally?
Yeah.
Doesn't talk too much?
He's not used to, so means since last few days, means it's going through. So he's not speaking actually, means actually he's not used to this kind of thing.
Okay, he should get used to it because he's doing so well, and touch wood. But I think, Sakal, you want to take it away and lead us to what we'll get next?
And before that, once again, here's wishing you very, very best for all the games and matches, and you will certainly bring laurels to the country.
Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you so much, Abhinav, for joining us.